This is SoundOff, Louisiana's premier television sports show, coming to you from Barstool Sportsbook at L'Auberge Lake Charles. Here are the guys, Rick, Scooter, and Kevin.
We keep telling you, this is the sports television show that you have to watch.
No doubt.
Every week. That would be Tuesday and Thursday nights here on CBS Lake Charles. Don't forget about 11 o'clock on Saturday. And every day of the week on YouTube, right?
Always.
24/7, anytime, anywhere.
You can watch
Just
us.
go to that CBS Lake Charles.tv and you
Yes.
can pick it up. That's why we call it SoundOff. All right, guys, on tap, LSU Arkansas. We'll get into that game. I asked a question and I want answers. Will McNeese's losing streak end on the road at Eastern Illinois? Kevin?
Yes.
You don't have to. Oh, yes, it will. You always say yes, but is that the answer to the question?
No.
Hold that thought. We're going to get into it.
No,
All right.
no,
The
not
New
at all.
Orleans Saints
I did not say
on
that.
the road again. They're going up to Green Bay.
tonight.
We'll preview and touch on the Saints. We got some great games in college football.
Is it going to be the frozen tundra?
Oh, it will not be frozen,
No,
that's
it won't.
for sure.
No, it
All right,
won't.
you got
No doubt
Florida
about
State
that.
and Clemson, Ohio State at Notre Dame, and then, of course, Colorado at Oregon. Don't forget about Ole Miss and Alabama. That's going to be fun. That's going to be interesting. All right, so we got that. We got that on tap. And believe it or not, we're going to talk Pac-12.
Yes, we are.
Because we got some ironic twist in the Pac-12, but we'll save, that's a TV
We will.
tease.
We
We're going
will.
to save that for later on in the show. All right, so let's kick it off with the McNeese Cowboys. Third road game. They lose at Florida on the road. They lose at Alcorn, just unbelievably so, 17-3.
You can't generate any
The
offense,
defense did
Rick.
good in the second half, 17-3.
How do you not
And
generate
you think
any?
they're going to beat Eastern Washington?
And then they go to Eastern. They're going to Eastern Illinois. ESPN Plus, by the way. Couldn't watch the Alcorn game. I don't know.
I thought every game was on ESPN.
Not that one.
Plus.
Not
Yeah.
that one. So Eastern
Alcorn's
Illinois.
kind of hard to get to.
It is. All right, guys. There's a lot to unwrap with this McNeese football team. I'll say this, that Gary Goff earlier in the week said a couple of things. Well, said a lot because we were peppering him with a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And I was really peppering him about the quarterback and about the offense. But right now he's concerned about this team just being a collection of players and not worrying about the team and not worrying about am I getting enough snaps? He's got to, and he's going to do it. He says, I'm stern. I'm going to gather them together. And we're going to start playing football as a team. We're playing football individually.
Well,
That's concerning.
I put a lot more on what he's saying than what you're saying. It's so easy to just blame the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
A team to be playing that bad right now, I mean, blame the quarterback. One of my favorite, and this is from 60 years ago, one of my favorite sports writing lines was some team lost 55-5 and they blamed it on the center exchange was a quarter turn instead of half.
You didn't hear that from me.
No, and the columnist wrote, that's like blaming the Johnstown flood on a leaky faucet.
Look,
You obviously disagree with him on this quarterback thing.
I'm not saying it's not a problem.
No,
but they got a
know
lot
where you're
of
going.
problems.
I know where
I'm
you're
a
going.
little bit not sure about what the term means. He's got to get these guys together collectively and play as a team.
I
Play as
do.
a team.
Wait, this started 4 months ago, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what he's talking about
We shouldn't be
is-
talking
is-
about this
No, you
right
shouldn't.
now.
No, you shouldn't.
And you make fun of me. What he's talking about
I
is,
know. I don't
is-
make fun of you anymore about that. I
is
don't.
chemistry and culture.
I got you.
Yeah, Scooter.
And that's
that-
what he's. If,
you grow
if
that.
he's admitting that, the coach has got to do something.
You're
If
right.
you-
And
if
Now,
you
it's
were-
up to the player. He's got to find some leaders on that team to carry
Good point.
it out
He
for
talked
him.
about leadership.
He's
got
got
to find that leadership.
He's got to
If
identify.
you worrying about that now, Rick, going into your fourth game of the season, you're in trouble.
Well, but he didn't see it in camp. He didn't see that in
The
camp.
thing-
And all of a sudden,
that's what camp's for. You find out who can play together. That's what camp's for.
Adversity, true character comes out when you have tough times.
Look,
all right,
I get
they're
that,
having
Rick.
tough times.
I get that, Rick.
Let's
but
see some true character
Rick,
here.
This is almost like deja vu. We was having this same conversation a year ago, the three
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Look,
We was having this same
not
conversation
putting-
a year
it was
ago.
it was early in it.
I get that, Scooter. Yeah.
I expected a lot more out of this team.
I did too.
bought into
I thought
the,
they'd be
the
2-1.
talent has been upgraded. But to your point, maybe that's it. There's more to it than talent.
There's more to it than talent. He's hitched the wagon to Nate Glantz at quarterback, and he probably is the best guy for the job, but he's got to perform better. And it's not only just the quarterback. I got that. The receivers, somebody's just got to make a big play. Can somebody make a big play?
Yeah.
Can somebody? I mean, that's what we need.
Rick, my thing is this, Rick, and apparently
stop dropping touchdown passes in the end zone.
Apparently, Coach Goff knows more than we do. He sees Nate Glantz every day at practice.
Yeah,
I get
good
all
point.
that. But the point is this, though. When those lights come on, Rick, if it's not working the way it should, you got to do something different.
Well, he ain't changing. He's not going to change the game plan.
And the thing, if you're going to hit your wagon to that.
You're talking about Nate Glantz?
Yeah,
you're putting all the blame on the quarterback.
No. I'm just saying, if Coach's going to say this is who I'm going with,
yeah,
Coach, you better find a way to make it work.
Yeah, and then you got to get those other guys. And he talked about possibly playing some true freshmen in some spots.
Yeah,
something to spark this team.
Right now, you're at a point.
Something to spark this team offensively.
Why not? I mean,
why not?
LSU started 4 true freshmen.
Yeah.
It can be done.
It can be done.
But you're talking about a different talent level, Scooter.
Well, they were playing at a different talent level, too.
Well, I mean, yes, but you just know that now.
I'll tell you one thing.
You can't compare McNeese.
Well, you know what I'm saying when I say that, though. When you say freshman.
That linebacker, Micah Davey, 3 straight games, double-digit tackles. He's a disruptor. Yeah. He's doing it.
I just want McNeese to have that success that we've been talking about, Rick, for 2 years now. I just want to see that for the Cowboys. That's all I want, man. You know? And I mean, like, if you get that transfer portal, you got to know what you're getting.
You got to know what you're getting. You got to get it right. Well, get it right when it comes to lunch and dinner and brunch over the weekends at the Max Bar and Grill at the National Golf Club in Westlake. Perfect for all your college and NFL games while you enjoy a great steak or burger or for some seafood or the great apps. Don't forget about that weekend brunch, both Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. What better way to kick off a football weekend at the Max Bar and Grill in Westlake?
Yes.
If it's a story worth telling, it starts with Getaways specializing in me time. Handcrafted flavors, eager to please. Escapes to soak the day away. And rounds on a course designed by Tom Fazio. Start a story all your own at L'Auberge Lake Charles.
Frozen faces, burnt hot dogs, finding silver linings in every season. You never forget the way some things taste. Great taste, 96 calories. Tastes like Miller time.
We're the attorneys Southwest Louisiana has known and trusted for decades. We fought relentlessly for our clients and won. We are proud to announce a new name based on our legacy of success. We are Lundy Law. The name may be new, but our team's commitment to pursuing justice for our clients has never been stronger. From personal injury and maritime cases to insurance claims, mass tort, and civil litigation, you can count on the experienced attorneys at Lundy Law.
What's bugging you?
Is it termites? The season is now and they are swarming. At J&J Exterminating, we offer some very effective weapons against infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Don't wait. Contact us now for a free inspection.
His name was Cain. He had a horse along the countryside. I saw him ride. One day they found him.
Duck hunters, you know the teal season is underway across our region of the state. Bowie Outfitters has you covered head to toe and beyond. Second week of the teal hunting sale at Bowie. They got the Higdon blue and green teal decoys on sale. Avery real grass blind cover, 4-pack bags, only $84.99. You can't bring down those doggone birds without some teal steel precision 12 and 20 gauge shells, $22.99 a box, and it wouldn't be a Bowie Outfitter sale without a shotgun going on discount. The Beretta A300 Outlander 12 gauge, $799.99, all at Bowie Outfitters. Now go get some ducks, doggone it. All right, guys. Welcome back to Barstool Sportsbook, where you can get elite sports betting, all the live action 7 days a week. That's home of SoundOff. That would be Barstool. All right, don't forget you can catch SoundOff 24/7, 365 on YouTube, CBSLakeCharles.tv, YouTube. If you can't catch us on CBS Lake Charles, on the broadcast. Check out YouTube.
Get us on
All right,
YouTube.
gentlemen. In the SEC this week, the big one is Arkansas, LSU, but the other one interesting is Ole Miss at Alabama.
Ole Miss at Alabama.
Ole Miss and that Jackson Dart
Ole
guy.
Miss has always give Alabama trouble, man.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you guys? And you said I was crazy, you in particular.
What?
Alabama found their quarterback in Jalen Milroe.
Well,
Y'all laughed at
he's
me.
always been
Then
there.
Nick Saban tries 2 other guys at South
What
Florida.
did Jalen Milrose do?
Not much, but he's now the starting
that-
quarterback.
I watched a lot of that game Saturday, and I'm like,
That's not
this
Alabama.
can't be Alabama.
That's the same thing I said,
There's some
Scooter.
weird stuff going on
they,
in Tuscaloosa.
Scooter.
recruited
Scooter.
those 2 quarterbacks.
Scooter.
It's some strange.
And
That's
I've
not-
seen Milrose couldn't hit the
Yeah.
ocean.
Scooter.
He's their
That's-
starting quarterback
yeah.
now. That's from
Rick,
Saban.
In all the years
Woo,
we've
it's a
we've
foggy
watched,
world in
all
Alabama
the years
right
we've
now.
Yeah,
watched
but it's
Alabama,
hard.
man, it's like, what? What?
It gives them their best chance to win.
Well, it does, Rick. It
Gives them
does.
their best. All right. LSU, you buying it? 18-point favorites against Arkansas.
That might be a little much because
That's a lot. Look, that's a
LSU
lot.
and Arkansas traditionally find
It's always
a way.
a good game.
They find a
It's
way
always,
to play close.
It is,
whether
Scooter.
it
I agree
should
with
be
you
or
on that.
not.
It's always a good game.
I asked the question earlier in the week.
The boot.
I asked the question. Daniels and Neighbors, is it the second coming of Burrow,
Rick,
Chase /
I
Jefferson?
told you a long time ago it was.
Look,
I'm
I
talking
mentioned-
about the deep
I mean,
ball
it
and
might
the
be-
chemistry and the connection and all
Well,
that.
you laughed at me when I said those guys could look like a Odell Beckham or a Landry. You
I'm
said,
still
oh,
laughing
no,
at you.
Never,
I'm still
never.
laughing at you.
Well,
Never.
I will say
I
this.
said, okay.
I mean, it's not really fair to compare. Number one, nobody's going to confuse Daniels. There's such different quarterbacks
Than Joe
Daniels, Burrow.
Yeah.
And LSU has some really good receivers,
They do.
but there's not also a Jefferson there to go along
Yeah.
with
Right.
Jamar
Right.
Chase.
Right.
And the third one that year, and I can't even remember his name now, was also a very good receiver.
Yes.
A lot of options. A lot of options. And, of course, Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield.
But Malik Neighbors, I'm
He's good.
telling you,
He is good.
right
He
there.
is good.
He's
He
right
is.
there with
I'm a believer.
Jefferson.
All right,
That's
so
no
the
doubt.
LSU defense. You guys heard me before the SEC season even started. I like KJ Jefferson. I like that Arkansas
too.
quarterback. Now, they gave up a lead to BYU. Let's not scoff at BYU.
No, they didn't give up a lead. They blew it.
Well, they blew a lead. Okay,
I watched
all
that
right.
I'm with
game
you on that,
too.
All right,
Scooter.
all
I'm
right.
with
So
you
they
on
blew
that.
a lead. All right.
They did.
On
So,
a
but
KJ Jefferson
Yeah.
interception.
Yeah, they blew that.
Jefferson could give this secondary some problems. I'm just saying.
I'd worry more about him running. If they make him throw, he will make some
He
mistakes.
can be. He
Yeah.
can be a dual
Now,
threat.
I mean, he's one of the great athletes at quarterback.
He is.
Yeah.
But he is mistake prone.
Yeah,
he is.
I agree with you on that, Scooter.
He is.
So look, LSU, having the game they had against Mississippi State, they should just block that out, let that go, because Mississippi State, to me, they're at the lower tier of the SEC. They're at the
Okay.
bottom. And
You're
I'm
not a
sorry to
believer.
say that.
Wait a
They're
minute.
at the
Wait a
bottom.
minute. Wait a minute.
A lot of
Go ahead.
the talk around LSU now is nationally as well as local. Deja vu from last year. Lay the egg
Right.
against
Yeah.
Florida State,
Right,
and
right,
turned
right,
around.
right.
But don't forget that turnaround really came after an awful game against Tennessee.
Right.
And it ended with an awful game against Texas A&M.
Right.
So
Yes.
it wasn't like last year's team just steamrolled.
No,
Yeah.
no.
They beat Alabama.
But we know, Scooter, the way things set up for us at LSU, there can't be any mistakes from here on out.
Well, not if you want to be in the national
Exactly.
championship
And that's what I'm
conversation.
saying.
And
You
that's where
can't-
you want to be.
You can't.
I
I
don't
know,
quite see
but
that
we can't.
happening,
But look what happened last year, Scooter. We said the exact same thing.
Well,
And look what
weren't
happened
the-
last year.
They weren't the national championship.
I don't know, guys.
but
that
they-
brings me to my next point. This 5-game stretch, if they go on a run, they're not going to really, who knows? They're not saying they're going to blow everybody out. But what did they do last year after the Florida State loss? They went on a run, right?
They did.
They can go. They need to go on a run now to build up toward that
No, you're
Alabama
right.
game.
You're right. You're right,
So
Rick.
don't
You're right.
overlook
You're
anybody.
right.
But
You're right.
doggone it, the way the SEC and Georgia is winning, and they deserve to be number one.
But they
they're
beat
not.
them. But they beat them.
But they
are beatable.
slow starts,
They are
and you know
beatable.
that
I
quarterback.
think if you gave Georgia a reason to win, they're going to win.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
They've
they
got the
haven't
skill
been
set.
real impressive. And it wasn't all. They were supposed to open the season with Oklahoma.
That's right.
You know that.
I know about all that.
And that
Yep.
game got canceled.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they were. I don't remember who they
Yeah,
replaced it with. Middle
St.
Tennessee
Mary's, yeah.
or
Look,
somebody.
Look, what I think happens is this, guys. When you look at the SEC, I mean, when you're looking at the West, Alabama is it for us. Scooter, correct me if I'm wrong. Alabama is it for us.
Ole Miss kind of scares me. Ole Miss kind of scares me.
I'm gonna say Alabama is it for us.
Okay. All right.
If we can get through this,
Alabama's always the elephant.
and we've got to go there, and we've got to go there too.
Good pun.
We have to go there.
You got to go there. And I'm sure Alabama will bounce back and beat Ole Miss by 50
With Nick Saban, they will,
week.
Scooter.
I
They
mean,
will.
that's just not saying.
They will.
But I'm telling you, I sat there and watched a good bit of that Alabama game with my jaw hanging down.
Scooter,
Yeah.
mine too.
It
because-
wasn't. Quarterback again is getting all the. And
But that's not.
gosh,
that's
that
not
was
it.
awful quarterback.
It
play.
was.
But Alabama didn't look too. Their offensive line.
Offensive line.
Does
Oh,
not
did
look
not.
like Alabama.
No.
And hell, South Florida left a lot of points.
They
They
did.
did. They did. Scooter, They did.
South
Look,
Florida, we're talking about.
I know.
you've got to look, guys, and always look at Nick Saban's mannerisms on the sideline. Did somebody tell him, Scooter, he's got to calm down? You got to stop it, Nick. I mean, did somebody tell him,
How,
Nick, don't do it?
How
Don't
bad
do
is
it.
it that Missouri, I forget they're even in the SEC.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have the best non-conference win in the SEC right now, up to date. Beating Kansas State, what was that, 61-yard field goal?
Yeah.
Missouri,
After-
this is
after
how
your-
the SEC
after
is
your
right now.
coach screws up and gets you a
Yeah, he
5-yard
does.
penalty.
5-yard
before
penalty,
you
Scooter.
kick it.
Can you believe
Unbelievable.
that?
We got to go. We're coming
Unbelievable.
back with segment
Yes.
3 right here at SoundOff.
We're the attorneys Southwest Louisiana has known and trusted for decades. We fought relentlessly for our clients and won. We are proud to announce a new name based on our legacy of success. We are Lundy Law. The name may be new, but our team's commitment to pursuing justice for our clients has never been stronger. From personal injury and maritime cases to insurance claims, mass tort, and civil litigation, you can count on the experienced attorneys at Lundy Law.
What's bugging you?
Is it ants? They're crazy, tiny, irritating pests outside trying to get in. At J&J, we offer weapons to locate, eliminate, and prevent their entering your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
Offer a more reliable, responsible, intelligent, and connected indoor environment that easily adjusts to homeowner preferences no matter where they are. Uncompromising, unmistakable Luxair. Learn how to become a Luxair dealer by visiting solarsupplyluxair.com.
Teal season is underway across our Sportsman's Paradise, and Bowie Outfitters has you covered. Second week of the teal hunting sale. How many teals did you shoot down, by the way, last week, Kevin?
Didn't get a chance to go, Rick.
My dog, Higdon
Didn't get a
blue and
chance to go,
green
Rick.
teal
Have you ever
decoys
been?
on
Yes,
sale.
have.
Avery
I've never
real
been
grass
hunting.
blind cover. Don't pay attention to them.
Cal McMillan's
4
my guy.
bags, only $84.99, and you can't bring down those birds. I know Kevin can't. Without some shotgun shells. Check out the teal steel.
Yes.
It's only $22.99 a box, and of course,
They're the best.
It won't be a Bowie Outfitter sale without a shotgun
They
going
are the
on sale.
best.
Check out that
When you-
Beretta
when you got-
A300 Outlander on sale for like $800.
When you gonna take me hunting?
Look, first of all, we got to get your turkey suit. Okay?
A turkey should wear a turkey suit. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's kick it in gear with some
Oh,
NFL.
my goodness, Scooter.
The Saints'
wouldn't
second
wear that
straight
to a
road
volleyball
trip.
ball.
I got to corral this in. Second
Oh, my
straight
goodness.
road trip
Yes.
up to Green Bay. Jordan Love, that whole era post Aaron Rodgers is now underway. Look, Jordan Love has been spotty.
He has been.
But this is a team that can throw and
They
run.
can. They can with him.
So, again, most of the NFL teams have some kind of balanced
Look.
attack. So,
But we hadn't, me and Scooter, we hadn't had a chance to talk about Aaron Rodgers. I mean, is that for the year?
Oh yeah.
well, it's an Achilles tear.
Achilles, yeah.
That was-
and
I
with
mean,
him,
dude,
you gotta believe it.
look how much money they hitched their wagon to. You're saying, Rick,
Yeah.
what the?
Hey, at
What?
his age, you gotta think his career.
No,
Don't
I
you?
think he'll be back.
God.
That was just sad.
Achilles
that was
is tough to
sad.
come
That,
back
I mean,
from.
That was
4
past
snaps
sad.
in, he pops an Achilles.
4 snaps.
4
Rick.
snaps. That's
That's
just,
crazy, Rick. Man,
And
that's crazy,
that's a
man.
New York Jet team that has a top-notch,
They got a lot of talent, Rick.
top-notch defense.
A lot of
and
talent.
some studs at their skill position.
No,
Garrett
at
Wilson.
corner. At
They
corner.
don't
You got
have
the best
another-
corner.
Great defense.
You got the best corner league sauce.
They don't have another quarterback, though.
No,
I wonder
they
if they're calling
No,
the
they
Saints
don't.
All right.
about James
All right, so as we look toward the Saints and Packers, this is the last. This will be game number 3.
It will
the
be.
last one without number 41. So Alvin Kamara will be back
He'll be
when
back.
Tampa Bay
Tampa
goes
Bay.
to the Dome
Right.
for game number 4. And who would
That's
have
when he'll
thunk
be back.
it?
I
In the
know.
NFC South, going into this week, we got the Falcons and the Bucks 2-0.
Can you believe that?
And we don't know what the Saints did.
The Falcons,
We don't,
the
but
Falcons,
I'm
the
telling you,
Falcons-
they beat
The
Carolina.
Falcons scared me, Rick. I mean, I
They
saw
do.
them play. They with the talent, that running back, the 2 receivers.
Yeah.
I don't know, Rick.
If I'm
Saints
going
gonna
to
have
be
their
scared
hands
about
full.
any one of these it's Atlanta.
Oh, it's Atlanta, no
Even
doubt, Rick.
though Desmond Ritter, Baker Mayfield,
Baker Mayfield, no.
I just don't know. I mean, the Bucks
At-
beat
Atlanta.
Minnesota, who's kind of going down the toilet.
Yeah.
And they beat the Bears. The Bears?
Atlanta scares
The
me,
Bears.
Rick.
The Bears.
They
Scares
bad.
me. Yeah, they are, Scooter.
I mean,
They are
really bad.
Really bad.
Not bad.
No, bad. Really bad.
One thing, again, you mentioned it, because of our production schedule,
Yeah.
we didn't and could not talk much about the Saints and Panthers. The best thing right now as we look ahead to Green Bay is the health of this team.
Yeah.
One more game, and they get what many people believe for the Saints is their best offensive player.
Yeah.
Now, Derek Carr's Derek Carr, I've hitched my wagon to
I'm
Derek
sorry.
Carr. But Alvin Kamara, I got it.
Alvin's the guy. You know it, Rick.
He
Come on
is.
now. He's the guy, Rick.
Chris
He's the
Olave
guy.
might be chasing him.
Alvin's the guy.
Chris
man.
Olave
No,
might be chasing him.
No,
all
he's
right?
the guy.
So
No doubt.
again, you get number 41 back
You
there,
get him
and
back.
that's a whole nother
That's a game
dimension
changer. That's a game
to this
changer, Rick.
offense.
That's a game changer,
Don't
Rick. From the
argue
line
that.
of scrimmage, Rick, that's a game changer.
The health of this team right now, they got through the camp other than DeMario Davis with that little calf thing.
Yeah.
What's going on with calves?
I don't know.
You
Everybody's
got
got him. Burrow.
Burrow with,
I don't know
with
what's
this
going
calf
on with
thing
that,
going
man.
on. The Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow 0-2.
I don't know what's going on.
All right, so again, we talk about this a lot in the NFL. Stay healthy.
You have
stay
to.
healthy. Stay healthy.
It's a long season, Rick.
17 weeks.
It's a long season, man.
I know we're in it. We're only in it 2 games.
Man.
Good long on number 3. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's knock on wood here.
It's a
All right.
long season, Rick.
I want to get back to college football and the Pac-12. You and I, my
always like to
compadre.
get back to college.
All right,
Let's
let's
talk
get
about it,
back
Rick.
there.
Let's talk about
Guys, the irony of this situation with the Pac-12, they've got 7 teams
Yeah.
ranked in the AP top 25.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Compared to the SEC,
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
All right. The collection of elite quarterbacks in the Pac-12. The moral of my story is coming. All right, we know
I'm
him,
gonna
right?
shoot it down, Rick, but I'm gonna shoot it down, Rick.
Caleb Williams,
I'm gonna
help
shoot
me
it
out.
down.
Michael Penix at
Yeah.
Washington.
Yeah.
Bo Nix. Remember Bo Nix was
Yeah,
playing for like
Auburn.
10 years.
Wasn't that good at all.
Yeah.
He's
No,
good
not at
now,
all.
isn't he?
Not at all.
He had some
Cam
good games
Rising.
at Auburn.
Cam Rising at Utah. Remember Cam Ward? Incarnate Word?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's NFL at
Yeah.
Washington State.
Yeah.
And who am I missing? Shador Sanders.
Shador Sanders.
All this quarterback
Colorado.
talent. And guess what? The Pac-12, the league is on a deathbed.
They are.
They're having their best year in like 50 years.
Yeah.
And they're going away.
Yeah.
Well,
look, and
They're going away.
and you said it right, Rick. Their best year in 50 years.
Yeah.
This has not
I'm
happened
talking
quite
collectively.
often. Yeah. It's not happened. So
It's mind-boggling
when
to
you
me.
when you look at this, Rick,
Mind-boggling.
and the talent like you say that they have right now with the teams that are ranked.
7 teams. I
And
forgot
that's-
about UCLA.
Yeah, that's stout, Rick. But Scooter, let me ask you this: Is
Unbelievable.
this maybe one of the first years that you can say that the SEC may have struggled a little bit talent-wise?
I don't know talent-wise, but they have definitely struggled on the field.
Why?
Okay, I guess that's my point. And
What, point to the one
don't know.
position.
This
Point
is
to
not
the
the
one
SEC.
position that the Pac-12 has.
It's quarterback.
It's
Rick.
quarterback.
It's quarterback.
Well, there's some
Alabama's
good
struggling.
quarterback. Not at Alabama, but
Not
there
Alabama,
are some
not
good
right now.
quarterbacks in the SEC.
Okay. Look,
I mean,
you
well-
said it earlier. Georgia's going to win. They're going to win. They'll get
Yeah.
through with Carson Beck.
Yeah.
I mean, he's solid. He wouldn't be a good quarterback
what,
and
Rick?
not be a Georgia.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, Rick. You cannot have a superstar at quarterback in the SEC if you can follow the other lines of communication with your receivers and running backs.
Right.
That's what makes a good quarterback in the SEC is that. I mean, when you look at quarterbacks, look at Georgia. No, look at Alabama, the guy that's playing for the New England Patriots right now.
Mac Jones.
He wasn't a superstar. What did he have around him?
Well,
Be
great
honest,
player.
Rick.
Great
Be
player.
honest, Rick.
But
That's
he
my
was,
point.
he was at least
That's
a
my
good
point.
game manager. Bama doesn't even have a good game manager.
They don't have a game
right
manager.
now.
They don't have a game manager right now. So I've never seen Bama struggle like this, guys. Honestly,
That's
in
what
all
I'm
the years, in all the years
Yeah,
we've watched
don't-
Alabama, I've never seen
I'm
them
going to
struggle.
caution again. Don't underestimate Saban.
I know what you're saying.
People go broke doing
But-
that.
Scoot, it better happen soon. It better happen soon. I'm telling you, it better.
The Pac-12 and what it's doing, and everybody's going to sit there and say the Pac-12, and draw, and who are they going to compare it to?
The SEC.
The best conference in college
The
football
SEC,
is still
right?
the SEC.
Yeah,
And
no
I'm not
doubt.
saying the SEC doesn't have good quarterbacks.
No.
I mean, Jackson Dart is good.
Sometimes
Jaden
you have bad
Daniels
years,
is
Rick.
the best quarterback in the conference.
Sometimes you have bad years, Rick.
He's the best
and
one.
we might be having those right now. in
He's the
SEC.
best one.
You know,
Some
we
others
have bad
have
years.
played well.
LSU, they beat Arkansas?
Oh yeah, they beat
They
Arkansas.
beat Arkansas?
Yeah, I
18-point
think so.
favorite. I think
That's a
it's
home game, Rick. Come on now, we're not losing at Tiger Stadium.
No,
Come
we're
on
not.
now.
Early Arkansas, too. We're out of time. Guidry, Hobbs, and
boot,
Sarah.
as always.
Thanks for being with us.
Gotta
All right,
bring
guys.
home
See
the
you
boot.
next time right here at Sound Off.
Oh.
If it's a story worth telling, it starts with Getaways specializing in me time. Handcrafted flavors, eager to please. Escapes to soak the day away. And rounds on a course designed by Tom Fazio. Start a story all your own at L'Auberge Lake Charles.
Now's the perfect time to enjoy your amazing backyard. Unless you have a mosquito problem, contact the experts at J&J Exterminating and take advantage of $50 off initial service. Make this summer the best ever with J&J Exterminating.
J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
His name was Cain. He had a horse along the countryside.